There we go. I fixed it. I can now stream video game live. Live in staggering HD. And then this should go unlisted afterwards. I hope that works. I hope that works. That took way longer than I hoped it would. It's just sending data, but is it live? Is it actually live though? That's my question. Events, camera. Because how do people see the comments on this? Chat message will be flagged the chat. Not now. Nice. Question. Can people see in the YouTube chat though? Oh dear, that sucks ass because I can't really see the YouTube chat. I assumed it would. Oh no, I can! Okay, that's pretty good. This is pretty good. Okay, right, we are making movements here. The only issue is I'm gonna have to open Restream chat every time I want to see both chats. The question is now, have I broken Twitch? Am I live on Twitch too? I bet I've broken the other one as well. Oh no, yeah, no, it should be working. Yeah, no, it's working. Oh wow, I've actually achieved something for the first time in my life. How wonderful. So it's just sending data for YouTube, but it is actually up. Okay, right. So the next step is I'm probably gonna have to open in browser. Okay, right. I'm gonna have to start having to use this chat instead. I'm just gonna real quick put is this gonna put me as Restream? Just say test. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. That's bizarre. Thank you. The difficult part is refresh chat, edit. Well, I've only got Twitch chat here. It's not giving me both chats. So is there a way I can kind of get both chats at once, like in one submerged thing? Because I don't just want to have like a. Oh, because that's going to be a pain in the ass to every time to open up Restream chat. I just want everything to be efficient and simple and clean. Is the way that you're making me feel tonight. So yeah, as you can see on the screen, we have a YouTube and a Twitch one at the same time. Break the universe. The only thing is, this seems to be really slow on that. This one doesn't seem to be updating anymore, but this one does. I don't want to just read the tiny screen there. Let's see if I can, I mean, if anyone really wants to get my attention, they can just donate. Yeah. Wow, I'm so subtle. Don't I'll communicate with your audience without minutes. Hidden video chat overlay settings. Oh, do you really want to go through the whole rigmarole of all of this? I need to, let me see if I can get the preview bigger. No, I do want the preview. But, like, oh, this is so annoying. So we're 2 for 2. What? It's because, so I can make that even smaller. Why can't I make it bigger? I want, like, a really nice big preview for this. Okay, I'm going to put it on editor, and if I really want to hear what people have to say, because then I can just put this, like, up over here. Yeah, this seems reasonable. This seems reasonable. This is okay. I'm just going to play some Spelunky. I'm just going to get right into it, you know? But that's the thing. I'm not going to see if anybody's chatting. Okay, if anybody wants to get my attention, I recommend doing it on, if YouTube is like being an ass and not letting you say what you want to say as well in the chat, let me know. Because whether I agree with it or not, people should be able to say what they want to say. interesting thing about this is it's working. I think Streamlabs is just not designed with how do you say, with Restream in mind. I think because most people who really want to use stuff like Streamlabs already have like a large audience. Okay, well, I want to kill this shopkeeper, so just put this up here. So we're just going to use the strat here. This is the strat. You can put down something and then you can... Oh, I fucked it up and I'm dead. Nice. Okay, that would have been a really good run if I remembered how to play the video game. But yeah, anyway. But yeah, I'll just try and keep an eye on the chat like every floor or so. Because... yeah, I know I already have, like, all this time I was streaming on Twitch, and of course no one on YouTube was watching me, because why would they want to anyway? Also, all of this is going to get archived into a playlist that doesn't go into the channel, but it will go in unlisted, and that essentially will, just like, if that makes sense. Oh, yoy. It will go into a playlist which is unlisted, essentially. That's what you got to worry about. If you want to find it, it's easy to find. It'll just be called like Strontiummuffin Streams Archive or something. You can probably just search that phrase. I doubt anything else is that. The whole reason it's called Strontiummuffin, well, one of the reasons, is that it's so like ridiculously hard to spell or find anyway. So I mean, the original idea was no one can find my fucking dumbass channel. But I mean, I'm a lot less anxious about that sort of thing these days. So now it's more for, I don't know what purpose. So yeah, if people are chatting in the chat, I can't see it right now. So if it's all fucked up, someone can tweet at me, I don't know. I'm sure they would. I mean, if anyone was that desperate to have a chat. But yeah, I feel good about this definitely as well, because at my best, I normally get just like... one time I had like 40 viewers. That was pretty cool. But at my best, it's like 20 to... I mean, I'm not just going to talk... I was going to say business, but that's not even the word. 20 to 30 views or whatever. But now I've got this, because I mean, I had a bigger platform on YouTube the whole time anyway. I listen to me using the fucking buzzwords. Jesus Christ. Get this fucking... What's the word? Fucking zoom around here. Oh, I'm so epic! I'm just gonna double check it. I know I'm paranoid, but I'm just gonna double check it. I am like a kind of gaming kind of guy, so just be patient with me, okay? So I'm gonna go chat. I could download it for Win. Do we really want to go through the whole rigmarole? I'm just gonna do it again. Test. Amazing. Okay, no, that... Well, something is working. Something's working. Okay, fuck it, I'll download it. Oh, I just... Working good. Yeah, I know, but it's like, I'm not seeing it on this. This is, Restream has this thing where it's supposed to be like, wait, maybe it's just because I keep opening it and closing it like a silly little bitch baby. Restream trap beta. Oh, is this something I'm gonna have to like log into? Oh, I'm just sorry. It's just how I am. It's just how I am. I spoil everything by fiddling and touching and grabbing all the things. Careful how you use your language as well. I should probably put like I can't even fucking speak today. Fuck it, we're just gonna... I'm gonna put that here just in case. Just in case. Just in case. Just in case. Just in time. Oh, you know that movie where it's Justin Timberlake and Humble Keyboard Brag? That was not intentional. It's not that good of a keyboard. It's pretty good. It's just standard. I got it off a friend anyway. that texture gone all fucked up? I think it's because I keep rapidly tabbing in and out. I've like fucked up the shading. I don't know. See how it holds up in court. Oh yeah, if you want to support the channel, you can also donate very small amounts of money, £1, and a message will come up on stream. So there you go, and that's in the description of all my YouTube videos, not just so that's very easy to find. If anybody does feel so inclined, which you do not have to, of course. This is just a much better way of, for me, I'm finding it very hard to validate. I really do enjoy games, but I'm finding it very hard to validate playing them these days. I'm actually playing, like, I'm just gonna restart. I'm finding it very hard to validate playing them these days, because, like, it just kind of, it feels like it's kind of like I'm doing nothing. It's not very tangible to me. And I know I'm kind of saying that, like, people who, well, having streams is different, because, you can, if you watch streams, it's something nice to have on the background and just have a chat, or just in another tab, but that doesn't really work well for me and how I learn things and how I get things done. People get motivated in different ways, and I find most people like something nice in the background. For me, I just need to do the task at hand, and that's pretty boring. It's the only way I can do fucking any stuff. So there's that, and there's gaming, which isn't real. And there's the topic at hand, which I've also lost track of again. But yeah, there you go. Full circle. Gaming isn't real. I'm gonna remember what I was talking about originally any time now. Don't worry about it. Any second. So what is it like being a gamer? This time I'm gonna do this properly, just to show that I can do it. Maybe I shouldn't be playing with a PS4 controller. I'm more used to using the Xbox One. Hopefully this will work. Yeah, there we go. See how that holds up in court, my guy. In a court of law. Just a stick is so low down on this. I like this. Oh, this is probably it. Wow, what? Come on, step it up. Be better than this. I'll just use the D-pad. That's probably a better way of doing things. Pro gamer at heart. Ooh. If I could go actually pro in anything, it would probably be Smash, but I suck at it. But like, I suck the least at it at any game. I suck at all games. I'm really bad at Spelunky. I enjoy it. I enjoy some of the concept. There's some things in its design I don't enjoy. Corpse with me. Oh, nice. I heard the dog though. So now this chat is working. Okay, I'm gonna just use this chat. Hey, thank you. Thank you for following me on Twitch. You don't have to follow my Twitch if you don't feel so obliged, but whatever works for you. Free market, you know? Like, I'm not using that phrase correctly at all, but... Oh, bro, I'm Destiny now. Oh! Bro, I'm Destiny now. I can, like, stream and talk about incest. It's rad. It's epic. I feel like that's a very dangerous joke for someone without the context of it. I might just switch to my Xbox controller. It's a lot more entertaining to see people playing games they suck at. How about Dark Souls 3? I don't have it. If you donate, I can buy it. But make sure you donate double the actual cost of the game so I can validate actually purchase it, you know. So, yeah, no, I'm just being a greedy boy. Forget I said that. But yeah. I do have Smash now. I have like a kind of gaming kind of goose. Kind of like Gaming Geese. Release the Gaming Geese. Just imagine a huge crowd of people, and they're like ready for the Dota International, and then Valve just say, "We've done it. We've finally done it," and they just say, "Release the Gaming Geese." Fucking dubstep like Fat Rap, whatever it's called, just starts playing, and just billions of Gaming Geese are released in the audience. At first they're like cheering, like, "Oh, this is great." but like it very quickly becomes clear that there's like an imminent sense of danger. There's like a lot of gaming geese. Hopefully this doesn't get me in trouble. Oh, nice. See if I can just drop the dog in there. Yeah, this should be fine. I should just be able to... Wow! Is there anything... Is it even worth what's behind that? I can't see! Oh, it's compass over here. Nice. Now this is epic. But yeah, okay, this is definitely a far more optimal way to stream. I don't just have to sit there in silence waiting for someone to turn up anymore. That's kind of tragic, to be honest. Alright, so just gonna... Oh, okay, this is gonna go badly. Do I have Pitcher's Mitt? No, I don't. Okay, that's good. Pitcher's Mitt sucks. Is he dead? Yikers. Got him. Sniped him. Oh, how is the sound, by the way? That's something I didn't even think. There's another fucking guy down. Okay, this is fun. You should kill more innocent. They're not innocent. They're capitalists. They're profiteering off progress. That's what I'm saying. Because think about it. It's optimal for me to... I can help everyone. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not going to read like people's names out because I always say like business cat. I'm going to blow my brains out. You know what I mean? I absolutely hate when people read people's usernames out. It's something... It's like a necessary evil. Because... well, you know how it be. So I'm just going to take... That shotgun might come flying and kill me, so worth the risk. No. Generally a good shout to just murder people when you see them on the site. Not seeing a very sound business practice, selling shit in a mine for money. Yeah, well, it's like even from a business standpoint. So I wouldn't call the shopkeepers innocent. Sometimes they just like... And also, I blew them up and they called me a terrorist. And think about it, just because my character's brown, like, I'm not being a terrorist, I'm being a thief, but they chose the word terrorist, like, think about that. Sounds like you aggroed the shopkeeper. I mean, we could go around in circles all day about the whole rigmarole, who aggroed who. The moral of the story is I have a gun and they don't, so... Well, I'm the one with a gun. Just like that one Michael Scott bit. The person who wins every joke is the one with the gun. Oh, this is going to go really well. So I'm going to get loads of ropes. Oh, I'm going to get loads of money. I've been finding it the most tangible game is probably Minecraft. Very optimal. Oh shit, I'm going to get fucked. It's worth it. It's worth it. Oh no, I don't want to get fucked. I've been fucking around for too long. Spelunky is racist. No, it's just more like shopkeepers in Spelunky are racist. It's commentary. It's commentary. Let me just... This is just probably a... Can I get away with this? Yeah, let's give it a go. I need to focus. But he's got work. Well, this guy's forced to work. This isn't, the good thing about, everything about a business transaction that's good is the business transaction has to be, like, consented in a way. And there's no, oh, for fuck's sake. There's no, oh! There's no, let's just go. Oh! There's no consent here, because I have no choice but to, dig down in the mines and get this giant gold head, because if I don't, then I'm just gonna, like, we're being held down. Gamers are truly oppressed. That's Spelunky for you. That shit happens all the time. Or if you play like a fucking idiot like me, that shit happens all the time. I want that dog. See, that's me. There's too much want. There's not enough need. I don't. I'm also kind of like stupid in my brain. Oh, I'm just actually bad at games. Okay, that was almost even worse. Okay, that's better. Let's just do this nice and safely and slowly. So I hate video games. I am praise. That's... Man, I thought I was dyslexic, dude. Get working on it. I need somewhere safe to put this dog. Oh wait, I'll just do this. You can throw a dog in this little meat thing, and it'll give it a nice... Oh! Nice suck. See, guaranteed safe. I would have gone with him, but I didn't have my shotgun with me, and I didn't want to go through that whole rigmarole either. I've been saying rigmarole a lot. Nah, I mean, Spelunky's ironically one of the more realistic games. I hate games like GTA, which are like, oh look how realistic we are, and you like barely have any fucking control over your character whatsoever. You like take a single step to the right, and your character starts like fucking like having an aneurysm, just because you like wanted to walk to the right slightly. Like, you'll never have, like, true control in any fucking game like that, unless you're playing in, like, VR. Yeah, capitalism has gotten into your brain. You're too greedy. Exactly. And the only way to cure me is to, give me minimum wage, which I currently do not have. So there you go. I want this man to be killed. Okay, I made a mistake and also don't have my shotgun. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm out of bombs. I'm actually fucked. Oh, hi, Victoria. Don't worry about it. I'm just being a gamer right now. I've got YouTube streamers working as well, so now I have big viewers. I can't read who that person is in the middle of the chat. I'm sorry, that should have been in the front. Someone followed. I appreciate that you did that. Is there any shit down here that could be used? Okay, I'm gonna try and throw this small human skull to do a little bit of extra damage to this guy. I could just... This is basically a dead run already because this guy's like in the fucking way. Oh yeah, here we go again. I spend way too long on each level. Yeah, there you go. My day's been okay. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. That one was just a practice run. This one's for real. Watch this. First try, we're gonna get straight to Olmec. Fuck me up. I think I'm gonna use the D-pad because that's just more comfy for me. And guys messed up. Ill. That throw was ill, or that throw was skill. Autocorrect should just be a thing on all things. On all keyboards, on PCs should just have autocorrect, in my opinion. Actually, no, that's fucking stupid. I'm an idiot. Did you just mispronounce your name? We have Twitch, YouTube 9. Yeah, so I think that kind of goes to show that people are more interested in being on YouTube. I mean, this is the first proper YouTube stream, the last one to go, so it'll probably pique people's interest. Just to see, like, oh, Rory's streaming, just to see what that's like. And then people, because less people are going to actually be interested in that. People are going to be more interested in my, whatchamacallit, content. Just because he has a lack of body and core stimulation. But it's Twitch 11. Yeah, they'll just kind of go up and down because they're kind of both buggy on viewer count. There's all sorts of shit that can go wrong. Wow! There's all sorts of shit that can go wrong with, streaming stuff. I wish there was a bug that told me I have more viewers than I actually had. That would be a nice bug. Oh, okay. Anything good that happens is I'm like looking at both chats, even though I've got one chat here, and that's got both chats in. Hey, Cameron. More people want to see your fridge than you see you win. I can't just like talk to the fridge for a while. Oh, don't give me that idea. Because that's something you'll ask for, but you won't actually. Thank you for the follow. Wow, okay. This was a really good restream. Was a really good idea. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate that. Like, people's word means more to me than donations. They definitely, for sure. Oh, I'm fucking regard fridge stream. Maybe one day. If we hit that donation goal, we'll do a fridge stream. I'm gonna try using this controller instead. just because it's more comfortable. I'm just more used to it. I don't know if the... Oh, is the sound really loud? Let me turn this down a bit. Well, I wish someone else would have said sooner. Don't let the team down, folks. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna restart the game because it should be back up in a sec. Oh, thank you, Victoria. So this should just be more. I'm just more used to this. Oh wow, I don't know what to talk about anymore. Thanks. Well, I'm not gonna fucking update shit. I've already got like a... I want automation. I want clean automation in my life. Do the daily challenge. First try, we're gonna fucking clean sweep this shit. Just you wait. Just you wait, my bitch. Uses female characters in this game? Well, I'm sure I've known people who use female characters in this game. I used to play as the chubby little purple girl. I like her funny little glasses. I'm gonna restart that. I'm used to the Y button being closer over here now. Because, wait, hold on. No, that makes more sense. We all know why. Wow, nice. Oh, because I killed myself. I didn't even realize. Yeah, don't hard commit. When's Out Loud Spelunky Edition coming out? I wanted to do a Spelunky song once because I really like the Shopkeeper's theme B, I think it is. Shopkeeper theme C. That's a really funny one, but there's one that goes but I need to like move this so the chat is like not visible because I'm getting really irritated by it because I mean the chat is visible on this screen. I just keep looking back and forth between them. I think I actually like have some kind of autism. I've like convinced myself at some point. I remember saying that. I'm staying at my parents for a while until I'm off to uni, so like I remember just saying like, Mom, I think I might have like very like slight autism, and she was like yeah, probably. She like didn't even dispute it or like yeah that's possible. But yeah, I don't know. I've never been like tested for anything like that. I have a like dyslexia and dyspraxia, so maybe that could be a misdiagnosis, and I'm just like fucking. I definitely don't have ADHD though or anything like that. Or yikers. You know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. Okay, I just realized I still have 2 chats open. I had 3. I think that's why I was like overwhelmed by it. It's kind of like a gaming kind of goose. Kind of like gaming geese. So, alright, you have the large crowd. Gabe Newell steps out. He says, to celebrate the winners, he says it's time to release the gaming geese. The geese just come out. Down both the aisles. Down both the aisle seats. Down, everyone's clapping. They're clapping to the beat. The geese are going down. The geese are coming in. Some music's playing. No, you wouldn't run. You'd be saying, yeah, geese, 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 geese. But then Gabe Newell just keeps saying, release the gaming geese. And every time he says it, 3 or 4 more geese come in. And plus 1 goose every time. They're just more and more and more geese until the goose to person ratio is like way off. Like there's like 7 goose. People are kind of starting to get a bit kind of worried. They kind of get concerned. Like the geese are trying to like starting to like stack up and fill up until you can see like the boxes like behind Gabe Newell, like behind the stage, just out of the light. You can just barely see it. And like the geese are like stacked on the top of each other. Like it's getting that bad. It's like animal cruelty. Geese are just pouring out. But the geese have been trained for gaming. Like so they're like ready. So they're coming out like the geese are just rapidly like a new set of geese. They start like grabbing and attacking people, but they love the gaming geese. They've already decided they love everything Val does. So they love the geese until there's too many, and then the geese attack and they start attacking. They're screaming. There's terror in the building. The gaming geese have been released, and then yeah, and that's how I think they should release Half-Life 3. Because think about it, it's true survival horror. Your cat hates geese. This is the most active the chat has ever been, and I'm really, I gotta say, I'm like actually really happy right now. Like, I've had like big boy donations before, but this is like much better than that. I'm near tearful because this is, thank you, I appreciate you gonna clip that, because I've been a lot of the time just in like Twitch. I'm really bad at stuff like networking. In Twitch, just like on my own, just trying to like work out how to make things more entertaining, or just like what I enjoy, and make tangible use of like my time just playing video games, especially just playing games, because like, I mean, like, it's kind of like, it can be kind of useless. Oh dear, come on, nice. There's always a pickaxe down there. Nice. But yeah, sorry, I just kind of like simmered down there. I just had a moment, because that was generally. I'm not saying like I'm gonna tear up or anything, but I'm just saying it's nice to like. I find it really difficult. I feel like I don't get recognition for some stuff I do sometimes. So I just want to say thank you for everybody coming in and having a laugh and listening to my silly geese story, because I've been telling that joke for ages and people always say it's funny, but you know what I mean. I could probably upload that as a video. There's just, you know, funny gaming moments. It's kind of hard. I don't know if like I don't want to just blame like say there's some algorithm thing that's just like a pain in my ass, because I have my own struggles as it is, and I barely upload it as it is and stuff like that. And I'm really interested in if I have like time for stuff, I'd love to do stuff like IG Men and all that, and how you say, and more rap stuff. I've been started on that. There's stuff that's in progress. There's like half-done songs. There's like 4 half-done songs that are reasonably good. They're just like unfinished. I get kind of lazy. Well, lazy maybe is the wrong word, because I do say that maybe I am a bit harsh to myself. I get very demotivated. I'm sure people can relate. Anyone who's like had a go at content creation. Oh wait, this is actually good as well, because you can actually see the controller. I just pushed B just to test it, and I just wasted a bomb. Okay, I'm in a scary scenario here. Nice. This is why we released the gaming geese, you know what I'm saying? I'm unhappy with you, mister. Thank you, I appreciate that. I do have rough times, but don't pity me though. That's a silly thing to do. Ah! Okay, now you can pity me. Ah! Oh, yoy. Mate, can your first... I've actually already got emotes, but we can add gaming geese. I think I'd have to make a gaming geese video and see people like it. But I don't really have many emotes yet. Okay, I'm gonna have to struggle with this one. Oh! Did you see that shit? I whipped the fucking arrow out of the sky. That was sick. Can someone clip that, please? I don't... you could just clip that and post that in, like, on Twitter or something. That would be really nice. That was really cool. Thank you for... or not. Oh, okay. Whatever. If I remember it's that good, then I'll go back for it. I shouldn't just ask people to do shit for me. If people want to do shit for me, they can, but I shouldn't ask. I'm too modest. I'm also too humble. I'm also too confident. Oh! Oh! Thank you for, I don't know what rating is. I haven't set up a sound for it. That's just my default GIF when I haven't set something for a thing. Nice. I'm really appreciating the love today, guys. Thank you so much. I'm gonna get my titties out. I'm gonna write everybody's name on the board, or whatever the Twitch girls have. Get my big old cock out. Slap it on the webcam and whisper your name. I just remember quoting "cat, cat, cat." Now I'm set. I haven't even taken my pants off yet. I can't even remember. The funny thing is now people remember most of my video raps better than I do. Are there any plans for the next Rap Boys installment? Unironically enjoyed both Rap Boys songs and they're great, especially the first one. The thing is, to me, nothing really kind of counts as a Rap Boys. Like any music I release is kind of the same thing, even under the little Johnny thing. anything that's Johnny is just, it's not like an alias, it's just like a kind of like a group. It just so people don't come in, because if you just do all this featuring this person, I feel like that's kind of, because like I like to release things like as a community. You don't have to like see everybody as individuals in that retrospect. I'm very big on people being individuals, but I think if you work on a project together, like as a group, then you can be a thing. Like outside of yeah, you can post a clip in here. You can links are completely allowed. If you post pictures, I probably won't click and open them, and if I do, it probably won't come up on stream. Not because I'm like saying I don't trust people. That's more just because thank you for that. I'm just gonna bookmark that. Just bookmarks. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. Who was that? Shady Wolf. My bookmark. Thank you very much, my guy. If I upload anything to YouTube that anyone's clicked, I'll try and make sure to thank them there in the description or whatever. I don't know. I'd be interested on people, how people think about that, because I was thinking about like if I'd like to release music like in a collection of thing. Oh, the Gaming Geese one, excellent. Oh no, that's a create Twitch clips thing. Thank you anyway. I appreciate the effort though. It's still valid. I appreciate that. Let me bookmark that real quick. I don't know if this is unprofessional. I should probably more just go back and do this sort of thing retrospectively anyway. Oh, I've fucked my Spelunky. Hopefully it will reopen. Oh yeah, thank Christ. But yeah. Wow, I think we've just broken the record of my most viewers at once, if we're counting YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So I want to say a special thanks for that. Oh, I'd crack a cold one open for the boys, but I don't have a cold one to crack open. It is also Tuesday night, Thursday night. Alex is messaging me on fucking whatchamacallit. I don't know. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate that. That's like completely validated the entire stream now as well. So I've been to Twitch. What do you guys think better, YouTube or Twitch for streaming? Sorry for saying you guys as well. I don't mean to be like fucking disgusting. Oh, it's rapidly coming in now. I really feel very validated. Thank you so much. I can't put that make that any clearer without like sounding like a little bitch boy. So I really do appreciate that. Thank you very much. Freemoney.com. That's a classic. No one likes freemoney.com, but I think that's... Oh, fuck. Okay, well, that's fucked now. So, there you go. See if I can get... I'll probably throw this arrow down here as well. Hopefully that box up there is just going to be a shotgun. I'm calling it now. Why did I do that? Okay, right, here we go. Fuck. Oh, I actually suck ass. Oh shit, Rory's a terrorist. I am. You can take that out of context as well. That I say I'm an actual terrorist. Don't do that. Or do. I mean, free country, I guess. So... Nice! Now I can get these. Okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're still gonna win it. Is he stuck? Please tell me he's stuck. I don't know what the strat is here. Eee! Well, we're fucked anyway, so I've only got 1 health. Well, I have 2 health now. So I prefer watch on Twitch, but YouTube for streaming notifications. Exactly, because no one knows when I'm live, because you can tweet it. No one, like, actually follows someone on Twitch, because it's such a pain in the ass to set up. Because you, like, need to do, like, separate... Oh, it's so stupid. Like, there just should be some way to, like, follow someone on all social media at once. Just optimal. I love optimal things. Oh, my lord. This is so scary mode. I don't like it. I don't like scary games. I like, I don't, I'm lying. I'm lying a lot right now. It's not good. Not lying, but is it lying if you just don't know what you're saying? I've got good at lying recently. Well, let me read the chat. I feel like I'm behind. Prefer general layout YouTube. So prefer chat as a mess at Twitch. It's clean and extent. Let's get MySpace. I love MySpace. I never had a MySpace. A service that complies to all social media posts onto one page would be really handy. It would, and I'm sure it exists. I've asked for it before, but like I'm sure it exists, but why aren't people using anything like that? That's where I'm like confused. Because I'm sure they would. I'm sure they would, but there's like, well, if they are doing it, they all suck. Ah, you know what I mean? If anybody does that, I'm gonna re-refer to this VOD, and Elon Musk is gonna have to give me money or whatever, because he'll be the first to do it. I don't know. I like, I think this chat is faster than... Oh, no, it's not. Can't do it in this society. We do actually live in a society. Thank you, Alex. I will show you... I'll Snapchat you my genitalia as soon as possible. Don't worry, Alex. As soon as needed. And I'll read your Steam message once I'm done streaming. Yeah, just like, if we're all rapidly giving each other money, do you think it's like, okay, right, you know in... Oh, I'm such a fucking idiot. I knew that was going to happen. If you give each other money fast enough in real life, it accidentally makes duplicates. Fuck that. It accidentally makes duplicates, and you can get double money. You can just make money. If you put a magnet near enough your, on your, like, fucking Barclay card, and you swipe a magnet across rapidly, you can get, free money. Does YouTube streaming have mods like Twitch? I have no idea. I'm assuming they have, like, a default chat thing, so it just auto-filters out things people say, which frustrates me. Because, I just like to, like, kind of let people spam, because sometimes it can be funny, and also, I have mods for that. And if it was really a problem, like, if there were, like, if there were no mods around, that probably means there's only, like, 2 people watching anyway. So, is it kind of just let them spam? Like, I don't know. I can't imagine, like, how someone like Destiny can deal with their chat, because they've got, like, so many people going at once. Okay, right, I need to get this dog in here before, like, chaos begins. Destiny still arrives. So... Money knows frame per input though. Oh yeah, of course. And that's not something we can do because real life is in like 255 frames at least. I'd love to think that like it comes down to some like hexadecimal value. When a quantum computer is coming out, man, that won't happen for like a long time because they'll want to get like as much money out of this. Or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. I got some solid mods. I got some good lads. So. I don't know why I just went quiet there. My brain just stopped for a second. That happens quite a lot. I'm definitely gonna get dementia when I'm older, like without question. That'll probably be really funny though. But I mean, like, that's a really like mean joke to make, but it was at my own expense, so it's fine. Awesome. Yeah, hell yeah, amazing. Okay, I'm gonna just watch this. One hit. Nice. I'm fucking epic. Oh, this is epic. Okay, I literally cannot afford to fuck this up. Oh, because I really want that jetpack and also that teleporter. Oh, he's gonna fuck it up. Oh, I just said. This is still winnable. Still winnable. Oh, nice. Okay, dog. This is so optimal right now. Shea Wolf, if you mean I'll ban you, but you never see Rory beat your face ever again. It's not some ketamine. Oh my god. I've never actually done ketamine. I actually started making ket jokes because I thought ket was like really bad. I mean, it is really, obviously don't take ketamine. I don't know. I don't have enough knowledge to like fully say, but I really appreciate that. Thank you. I've been feeling myself a lot more. I have kind of really bad skin at the moment. Well, I've just like 3 or 4 spots, but that's bad to me because I'm like kind of bad anxiety. I don't know. So block out Rory's face and I'll attach them to your eyes. Why is everyone being so nice to me today? This is just I was having a really rough morning. I didn't go into do work this morning because I was feeling really nauseous, and then I got a uni offer, so I've had a really good afternoon. Oh, okay, well I'm dead, so Oh well, we had a good run. Thank you so much. And thank you, Victoria. Everyone's very supportive of me today. I'm a little bit overwhelmed now, so I do apologize if my stream epic skill. Oh, this is a good start to this one. I don't normally get very far in Spelunky. I just enjoy the game and funny things happen. It does seem a bit like inconsistent with some design choices, but it's really good. I bought the Spelunky book the other day. I have it down in my bag down there. I was reading it on the bus the other day. I just started it. By that I mean I like started reading the first page, so I haven't even touched it. Really, to be honest. I don't do a lot of reading. I also had the Filthy Frank book, but I lost it and I don't know where it is. Which is a shame because I bought a hardback as well. I don't know who... I am not going to make anyone a mod unless I don't know who they are. But someone's saying something about Realm Racer, so I know they are someone I know in person, so I can probably make them a mod. So that's pretty epic. I'll take that. I'll take that in full stride. Yeah, Joji's good. I don't know who that is, so it's not happening. So relax, alright? Relax a little. I don't know who you are. Because you could be like a multitude of people. Jontron. I wish. I don't know. Having people that like I know too well in real life kind of makes me anxious on streaming stuff, because then I just feel like, I don't know, it's not like I'm watching what I say, but all of a sudden I feel a bit more I don't know the word. Thank you for subscribing though, I appreciate that. I assume that's a Twitch Prime. I do appreciate that. That's probably Josh or Alec. No, it wouldn't be Josh, because it's either Dexter or... Oh yeah, it's probably John. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that'll be John. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. I have to open Twitch to do it. Fuck. I just closed the fucking Twitch thing. Don't spook me online. Don't make me epic doxed. How do I just do dash mod? BF. There you go, you're a mod. Are you happy? Now go ban the entire chat. That would be so fucking cruel. I don't want to give Johnny Boy ideas. I love epic sex. Epic gamer sex. Oh, this could be a winning run. Yeah, I wish it would say with Twitch Prime, but I don't know. So, did Johnny get that with Prime? It doesn't really matter. I'd appreciate it regardless. So I appreciate that. Because I think people, because not everybody can like afford to give people money as well and stuff like Twitch. So you just kind of have to appreciate regardless as well. Thank you, John. I hope you enjoy my subpart emotes, one of which should be a gaming goose. I can't get the fucking dog. Do I have a... Where did I get the shotgun? Oh, okay. I'm gonna... Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm really bad at games. I just need general, like, brain advice. Like, not, like, games advice, because, like, I suck at every game, so I should just, like... I just make bad, like, basic logic decisions. Is there, like, some kind of brain algorithm I can just follow to just be good at life? Gaming is now illegal. Just so you know, John, don't just ban anyone just out of spite or anything, because I will be annoyed. And I'm also a gamer. You can ban people as a joke as long as you immediately unban them. Actually, no, because it might frustrate them. Yeah, just in general. I have watched InfoWars. It's interesting, to say the least. Alex Jones is very... Oh. Based and red pilled. That was a good run. Inflamed hernia. I wouldn't... I'd believe you though if you told me you were diagnosed with an inflamed hernia. I was like touching my ball earlier and I thought I had a lump on my balls. But like I thought like this is like, do you ever jump to that conclusion where you just for a second you think, oh, there's a lump, I have ball cancer, I'm gonna die, and you just plan out like your whole funeral and everything in that second, and then I realized it was just, I was at a bad angle and it was just like the string off my testicle and it was just like folded over because my ball had like rotated around. It's true. It's true. It's a true story. How I make money off is conspiracy theorists. You sell them tell them soy is bad for you, and then you try and sell them a brain fuel product that contains soy. That really wasn't very smart. Ballsack lumps are... Yeah, just check if you... I mean, I'd just say, like, if you got a lump on anything, just go to a doctor anyway. Just to check. Be safe out there, okay? If you got lumps in funny places, just always go to your doctor. Go to your... if someone touches you in a place you don't want to be touched, you kill them. Nice. Use bombs wisely. How am I gonna... Hopefully that will kill anything that's down there. Okay, I'm in another snake hole here. Oh, fuck's sake. There's nothing quite like throwing a key at very high speeds. I'm gonna make this dog a boy. First say no, and then you get out. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Sonic says, be prepared. Sonic says start forest fires in your local neighborhood. Interesting, informative videos. I hope that's not serious. Alex Jones is a very unique one. I mean, should I... Maybe I can just afford some of this stuff. I already have a compass. Do I want gamer gloves? Am I willing to kill this man for some gamer gloves? Should I kill this guy for... Yeah, I quite like... I'm gonna reveal my political stance and say I'm a big fan of H-Bomber Guy. So there's that. But I'm friends with a lot of people on the other side, you know? It's good to keep your mind open and not just... don't just disregard someone just because of their political views as well, because... Just because someone may be... I may be misinformed, and just because someone's misinformed on a topic doesn't mean that they can't be your friend. Because that's just such a silly way to treat people. I think people push people too much into like 2 categories or even 3 categories, because just because I may be left leaning on something doesn't mean I'm not right leaning on someone else. There are a lot of people who because I have my friend from 3GI who's like Kevin from 3GI is kind of left leaning. There's lots of like different people out there who, some people feel my controller's disconnected. Now this is not epic. Oh dear. Okay, that's fine. There are lots of people who lean on different sides and different things. But I think the most important thing is to not like, just don't deplatform anyone and give people a right to say what they want to say, unless they're calling to harm, hurt anyone, or just generally disregard someone just because of like their background or something about them, like something they look like, or if they're in a wheel, just something that's just like, you know, that's just like not very critical. Just because someone comes from a certain background doesn't mean they're going to act in a certain way, and that goes for all things. And someone just like, a lot of these people have been like fucked up in other ways, like who you may disagree with. It's probably for a reason or something. Some people are just greedy though. Yeah, I mean, it's not really the right messages in the... It's just unfortunately not really the default message these days. You just gotta kind of like show people respect. Speaking of the right message, I'm gonna murder this guy. So here we go. really gonna have to be careful on this one. So I'm just gonna drop it here. Hopefully this works. Nice. Gamer eliminated. Okay, I'm gonna have to be quick on this one because I'm gonna run out of time. I have 44 bombs as well. This is like a winning run potentially. Nice. Okay, I'm getting really lucky here. That's really lucky. That's rare. Very rare. Rare Young Lean song. Okay, big things here. People are on statistics. Wish more people knew that. Of course. To get real for a sec, society is divided like how we divide it in schools. Everyone's in cliques. You surround yourself with people you relate to, which is understandable. Other people get their opinions validated by their cliques and refuse to look outside. Oh yeah, they're called echo chambers. Yeah, I've been going a lot in Destiny's Discord because there's lots of people who talk about different things there, and it's good to just hear other people's point of view. I stole a book about ethics from a library. Yeah, I had a funny thought the other day. People were saying if eating meat is unethical because, well, for things like, I was thinking about how eating meat is like, I was vegetarian for a little while. That's a funny story actually as well. Very short tangent I'll just have. But I had a concussion when I woke up in hospital. I was eating a ham sandwich, so I gave up. But yeah, if it's unethical, if people tell you it's unethical to eat meat, because for me it's like the animals are already dead. That's what I think now. Like, so like, what can you do? You say, well, it supports people who are killing animals. But here's the thing: you can eat meat if you stole it from someone who killed the animal, or you steal it from the industry. So if you want to eat meat but you want to stay a vegetarian, just steal the burger from McDonald's. Then you're not supporting them. That's very high IQ, and don't tell me it's not, because I know it's very high IQ. I'm gonna see if I can. Okay, right. I'm just gonna get 5 health instead. That's a fair trade-off. No, I need this. I did the vegetarian thing for a bit. It was an interesting experience. I mean, it made me choose food, but it made me fucking gassy as hell. That's all. I don't really like eating like beans or pulses, and I have like a really bad like intolerance to what's the word? Lentils. Like I like lentils like get in me and I like throw up. Oh man. Like if I have lentils, I'm having a bad day for the rest of the day. I'll tell you that much. Wait, where'd he go? Oh shit. Well, that was a waste of a bomb. Except I have 45, so not really. If anything, it would try them to reinforce me distributors so you wouldn't steal it. It would cause them to try and reinforce the meat distributors. Yeah, but you steal it the first time, then it's fine. Like, I don't know. That's a different debate. I don't know, I was talking about something else anyway. I completely forgot what it was. How am I going to get that dog? I want to get him. I can get him. I'll just do this. Nice. I played... Good for you. We're bringing logic to this conversation. That's true. You could be right. So, well, stealing from someone that's unethical, is that... I suppose there is... Here's an argument. 2 rights don't make it wrong. That was more of a bit than anything, though, just to clarify. Fuck them, lol. Then you steal the burger. Yeah. If it's decided that it's immoral and they keep doing it. But what I'm really interested in, I think it will be immoral once there's, like, proper good alternatives. Like, once they... when, what is it? Like, clone meat becomes, nice. I love to lose games. Once, like, clone meat, like, meat they can, like, ethically just clone is done, then I think it will be like, well, yeah. Corn is good. Yeah, I like corn. I don't eat that much meat, to be honest. Alex has sent me something. I hope it's gonna be something awful, probably. I will catch up with the chat in just a sec. I'm just checking what. Oh, that's nice. And even if you stole a burger and ate it on the side of the streets, someone might see it and say, I want a burger, that looks good. Nah, that's called, that's guilt by association. Or unless you're just talking about marketing. But, yeah, well, you just hold the sign that says, by the way, I stole this burger. And then you're fine. But I prefer it on my... Greg's vegan sausage rolls. I've never had that. If you're alive, do bad things. Tell me. Well, I wouldn't call that a bad thing. That's not necessarily. There are some times when certain things are ethical. I think piracy in quite a few cases is ethical. I'm not encouraging it. That's not something I'm doing on this platform. The only way to get a juicy burger is to steal it. And you're good. Well, there's a lot of scenarios. If we can get, I think I've got some weird opinions about things. I think I just, a lot of my base ideas just come along as consent. If like two consenting people go into any situation, there's like a lot of stuff you can do. Like you could probably, if someone was consenting to it and they had full knowledge of it and they were like, yo, I'm gonna die in like a week, do you want to eat me when I'm dead? Like, sure. That's probably a time when cannibalism is okay. Or if you're on an island and someone has to get eaten and someone's like, you know what, I'll do it, I'll get eaten for my friends to survive, and they go through with it. I think that's okay. Sneak eat the meat. There's a joke there, someone, make it. Eat your meat. People just want to eat my meat. That's all I'm saying. I agree with you, however. There is no however. I'm always right. No, that's not how this works. Because this is... fuck this game, honestly. Like... You gotta take the considerations of third parties into it. I can eat your meat. Oh... Fuck Steam chat. Oh, hello, Alex. Yeah, Alex, I'm reading your messages. You're just saying really unhelpful things to me. You're just like trying to red pill me while I'm trying to talk to people on stream. Eating humans is disgusting because we are so fucking disgusting, so corrupted. But yeah, then you're eliminating another human if you think they're corrupted. Why are we having an existential crisis about burgers? It's not a crisis, it's a discussion. You have full will to step in or out of this conversation if you feel this is too much for you. Like, how do you prove you're not just manipulative cannibal that's convincing people to go their dead bodies? So I'm saying someone offered in my hypothetical. I at no point said that I was asking them. I eat Roy's ass because he is a snack. That I really appreciate that. Thank you, Alex. It just creates a lot of potential icky situations. If you eat a person, you eat their bacteria and gain their diseases. That happens with any animal. I think that was a joke there. If the snack analysis is correct, rate out as a cannibal. I've never eaten a person. I can say that happily. I love bugs too. Would you eat a bug? I wouldn't eat a bug because it's gross. I wonder what person tastes like. It probably tastes like chicken. Everything weird is supposed to taste like chicken, apparently. We got him. I mean, that's like... If someone consented to being eaten, I don't think I'd actually try it. Now I think about it, I think it would be really gross. I'm just saying, hypothetically, if it was good. At some point, the difference between consensual cannibalism and non-consensual coming really, really close. The evidence is damning. Arguing with my roommate about ethics of cannibalism. Point is, you don't eat people. Well, yeah, but like you can't just go don't do that, don't do this, because there's all sorts of shit like that. Because you got to think that's like you always have to like push the boundaries and learn and talk about, and you got to think you can't just say this is bad, this is bad. You got to say why. Everything has to have a reason. You can't just say, like, if you offer me, like, things like if there's studies that says, like, oh, cannibalism is bad because it has a bad effect on the human brain, like, they have that thing about people who eat people go weird, like, or there's already something, then you can say, yeah, then you've given me evidence. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense, don't do it. But, like, I'm not hearing that. You gotta give me that. You gotta give me that, and then I'm hearing it. I need logic. I need to pwn liberals with epic facts and logic. Do you what you love? Because it's about culture. Yeah, it is about culture. The point is, yeah, there is a situation where cannibalism is okay in a perfect world. In a perfect world, cannibalism is okay. I mean, it's like it's not like a hill I'm willing to die on. Obviously, I'm not like gonna. It's more on just the general consensus that things should be argued and things should be like talked about. Like we can't just settle for. It's like you can settle for. I mean, if you're having like a discussion with someone and it's like they're clearly really frustrated, it's like I'm gonna stand my ground, but we can stop having this conversation because you're upset about it, or it's like like that sort of thing. If you had people, there would be no people. Checkmate. Oh yeah, go on. Over. Yeah, you got beat me. That's the gotten moment. That's a video title. In a perfect world, cannibalism is... In a perfect world, there is no need for cannibalism. I mean, in a perfect world, there's no need to eat meat. There would be no need to... There would be no dead bodies anyway. A perfect world is... I mean, you have to define perfect as well, don't you? Oh god, I hate snakes. Said epic Indiana Jones. How am I gonna... Okay, well, this dog's gonna die now, so... Just because I want what's in that crate. 3 bombs is worth a dog. What was I thinking? No, why would I trade like that? Series, in this context. Things that make you go him. I was gonna make a series, I think people have seen it in like a thing, a release called Let's Have a Chat, You and I, but I never did it in the end. Can I afford all of this? I'm bad at math. I don't want the pictures met anyway. Ooh, is this am I willing to die for the mystery box? Yeah, let's do it. You do this, you go a bit to the left, drop a bomb. Well, that was just on the edge. Oh, whoops, I did pick it up. Well, that's fine. That was worth it, I'd say. Always operationalize and variabilize. What does perfect mean for you? I think, that's a person-to-person thing. Perfect means optimal and the best option. Whether we know it or not. So, that's really difficult. I don't know. The funny thing about all this is I'm really hungry now. Like really hungry. I'm gonna eat an apple. Oh, I love having a wireless headset. If you can invest in anything, I vouch for this headset I've got now. Not sponsored, just disclosing that. I can't remember what kind it is, but I'm sure someone could work it out from having a good look. This is a good headset, and it was really cheap. It was like 20 bucks. Unobtainable. Not necessarily. Well, something perfect now I think about it more is like something binary. The only example I can think of in speed running. Things can be frame perfect. I don't want to fight that shopkeeper. Oh my lord, that's scary mode. Oh well, the dog's dead, so that's kind of epic. Hopefully I got him. I'll just do a couple more of these. Plays here that forms. I don't know what that is. I should look that up. That sounds interesting. It really does depend. I feel like I've kind of lost track of the conversation. What were we talking about before cannibalism? I think people's opinions and stuff online. I think that's a much more important and more interesting topic, really. Like, stuff like what H-Bomber guy's doing, I think is really nice. misinformation is something I feel more worried about. Like, if someone's seen as constantly with misinforming people because they have a, what's the word, some kind of agenda. Should people be deplatformed if they have a political or an economic agenda? If they're misinforming people because they have that. It's like, as someone said, people shouldn't be able to post things online if they're not true, like, if they're fake news. But it's harder to divine. I think media should be held responsible for their outputs, definitely. But whose job is it to do that? Is it us as consumers? Is it the government? Or... I think we all agree. Anyone on modern YouTube, I think my audience as well would agree. We have quite a distaste for... I mean, I upload weird shit. So people have quite a distaste for, like, mainstream media, really. However you want to define that. Yes, political or moral agendas. I feel like that's okay. Like, if you have a platform, you're allowed to do that. It's difficult. Because we have to kind of draw a line somewhere. And we have a lot of things we want. We say, this is wrong with the world, this is wrong with the world. But if we don't offer a solution, we can't really push for much. So... it does bother me, like... with stuff like, you see a lot of the very right-wing, like, anti-SJW videos, and a lot of them are like, you see, like, BuzzFeed post something stupid, and they say, like, there's like a commentary video, like, this is obviously stupid, and you agree, and it's funny, and sometimes they'll have funny commentary, and those are great videos. The problem with them is sometimes, like, when they'll talk about, like, celebrity culture, like, stuff like Jimmy Fallon, like, they'll think, like, say about, like, how these late-night hosts are, like, spreading their opinions and stuff on stuff, and they, like, complain about it, but they don't offer a solution. They say, oh, stop watching Jimmy Fallon. Like, that's not going to happen. That's not going to affect the larger unwashed masses, is it? So the thing you need to think about is I try and see the bigger picture. Like, how did he get in that position? How is this, like, being enabled and going around? Either way, left-wing or right-wing in America, there's definitely a disconnect, and you can't ignore that. Like, someone's wrong. I haven't quite decided yet. I think maybe some people on both sides are wrong. Like, and you see someone constantly saying, like, they're like a late-night talk show host is saying Donald Trump bad constantly. But yeah, there are also right-wing talk show hosts. Gotta remember that as well. Maybe I'm just not thinking about what output there is. Yeah. I wouldn't say I'm a centralist. I think I'm more left-leaning. But then another important thing to say is I don't think you should call anyone left or right. I think you can say if you had to overall, but just because someone's left-wing or right-wing doesn't mean they do or don't like guns, or they do or don't like to have certain views about things like abortion or anything like that. Like you like it's so like undeterminable. Like most people are like centralist, I think. Oh, I'm dead. But like you got to think about all that stuff. I think the best measure of thing is look at someone and their environment, and if they hold all the views of their environment, and by environment I mean stuff like their parents, the media they consume, if they hold all of that, to me normally that is quite a closed-minded person, because I'm someone who's quite left-leaning and liberal, but I also like to watch stuff like $1 Million Extreme. I like to there are right-wing YouTubers who I think are funny. There are people who you could argue are more right-wing. Like I'm not a big fan of like big business and like corporate CEOs, but I think like stuff like Elon Musk's tweets are really funny. Like, I agree with a lot of what he does. I think he's like one of the more progressive people in that sort of thing, but I don't agree with everything, and that's important. Like, I don't know, it just seems like another thing that really bothers me is people witch hunting. A lot of the people saying who they're like love wins at the moment and stuff like that are like quite filled with hate, and in some cases even bigoted, but not to call anyone out. I'm just saying, and like, if you've done something like that, you're not in the wrong, because a lot of the time that's the kind of the culture gets pushed around, and no one's ever told you that's a bad thing to do. And I think there's another thing about that is just people aren't being told what's wrong and right, like a good standard. And like, we don't hold people accountable to the standards set as kids. Like, people are told they should share as kids. Like, that was a big thing in my sister learning to share, and I realized that was like optimal from very young. I try and share a lot in my life and like help with people, and like try not to take too much and be very thankful when I'm given things. But like, I don't know, this has got into a serious gamer moment, but the most important thing to remember of all is the most oppressed group of all are gamers. Gamers are truly oppressed. They didn't put a gamer on the Battlefield 5 cover, and I'm a gamer. I don't know, there's stuff like Battlefield 5 which is just like completely on the fence on. I'm sure people I've got really good arguments both ways and stuff like that. So it's like, I don't know, I think the best thing to look at is things you don't really have a stake in. You don't have to pick a side just because Reddit told you to. That's the most important thing. Just because Reddit told you to take a side doesn't mean you have to take one. People have their own personal views. Put personally, oh man, hell yeah. Thank you very much, that's very funny. Gamer, I mean, the next thing is very funny. It's funny that I wouldn't say I've been told I'm neutral a lot. True neutral. People used to say that. But, I mean, people used to like me, but they also used to, then they dislike me. I don't know, things are subjective. So you have to be careful. Just people are good and bad, but more importantly is people are more open or closed-minded. They won't jump to do things. They'll take a very long time to make a decision. They'll think about everyone's point of views and stuff. And it's one thing saying it, one thing doing it, because I will be a hypocrite at some point. I will guarantee it. Release the geese. How are you so woke? I wouldn't say I'm that woke, really. I don't know. I think I just when you have a lot of bad shit happen to you, that tends to help. Oh, I fucked this up. Yeah, you have a lot of bad shit happen to you in Spelunky. I like fighting the shopkeeper. It adds tension to my video game. Nice. I'm getting good at that. College of Geese Birds. Imagine that. Imagine Rory and Ben Shapiro enter political debate, and enter respectful political debate. And so I start, and it's like, okay, I'll start with my points, Ben Shapiro, and then immediately I just release the gaming geese into the audience, and everyone's screaming. Oh, that was so close. Come on. I want my shotgun back. Okay, here's how we're going to do this. Watch first try. Oh, come on. One more try. Oh, okay, one more try. I'm going to focus on this. Oh, it's right there! Oh, I'm going to run out of bombs. Oh, I am actually going to run out of bombs. Okay, I'm doing it. Oh! I'm the best. Get +2 to Dex. I don't know what Dex's Twitch thing is, so sorry about that. Geese, 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 geese. Release the gaming geese. I kind of lost track of what I was saying. I think Ben Shapiro is someone's interesting. He's pretty reasonable in debating, but I think he does kind of have some gotcha moments, and I don't really like that. Or like, just like, it seems like he'll want to try and win a debate by any means necessary and kind of throw stuff out. But generally, I appreciate that he did meme review and stuff, and I think people outside of politics should be allowed to do like things. Like if Trump like appeared on like a funny show or something, because Obama did stuff like that, and I don't know, maybe that's something I'm a bit, because I'm a really big fan of Obama. I've got an Obama shirt. I love the guy. I love that he loves to drone strike kiddies. That's my favorite thing about him. I don't know. I'm aware of the things that he does that is more negatively impactful. So, yeah, it's just... There's some things... I think we're getting there. I'm interested in people debating and stuff. Oh, I'm fucked. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm lost. Okay, well, it's over now. Watch me pick up that shot. Okay, well, that was epic. I like it. The crabs are gone. I don't know what you mean by that. Obama is gone. Money may not be real, but neither are we. That's true. I wanted to go on because Destiny has all these debates with people like, oh, is incest moral? I bet he'd have the cannibalism debate. I could go on that, but I think he'd be he's more interested in people making good arguments than if they're like wrong or right. Because if you're right but you have like really fucking shit arguments, you can end up looking like a complete fucking idiot. That's funny. So I wanted to go on there and like try and make really good arguments that black people aren't even real. Like they just don't exist. That's my argument. Here's my points. Number one, have you seen any? Think about it. When was the last one you saw? And then that could have been hallucinating. How can you trust your thing? You don't have facts. You don't have any data to show they exist. Oh no. I don't. And then he offers you a source like I don't trust those sources. He says, oh, here's a BBC thing. I'm like, I don't know. BBC kind of has a liberal-leaning bias, so let's think about it. People should be allowed to meme and act like people where it doesn't hurt anyone. I agree to a degree. It depends what you find as a defined meme, and then you can sit. As long as it doesn't hurt anyone. There are certain things that, well, I think if it's purely a joke, when people say jokes are jokes start being offensive when they start being harassment, because something can be a joke but not necessarily be a harassment. In the same way that, like, let me come up with an example. Like, someone can kill someone. Just because someone killed someone doesn't mean it's murder. Like, an army person could be shooting someone to protect someone. So just like that, just because something's a joke doesn't mean it's harassment. And vice versa as well. Oh, 13, here we come. Well, I should be now. I think we're narrowly dodging Article 13 because. And there's another thing. It's like I voted stay for the whole Brexit thing, but I think that people voted leave, and they may have been misinformed, but I think they're one fair and square, and that's a disagreement I have with my family and stuff. But that's like a respectful disagreement, and they do raise good points on why. But yeah, you do hear like points in the media because that's like a constant cycle on the BBC. They're just constantly saying, "Oh, Brexit's bad. Brexit was a big mistake. Let's do another one," and people were misinformed. But like, got to think about how many people were misinformed and stuff like that. It may not have even like, you know what I mean? So it's kind of difficult. I don't know enough about Ben Garrison to comment. I don't know who that is. Sorry, I'm not that meta. Yeah, OMG. My opinion is the opposite. I think one should learn to control ourselves and act respect to one another. I don't know what that's in context to. We should be allowed to meme and act like... Well, the opposite to that person in the chat. I voted to remain, but I think we should have another vote. Oh, that's one I've never heard before. So do you feel, if you could say, Shady Wolf, do you feel like you were misinformed? Oh, that's fine. Yeah, sorry if this is don't feel you have to comment on topics as well. And if people say you have to have an opinion, you don't have to have an opinion. If you don't feel like you've got enough information yet. Oh, never mind. But something I got UK politics sites to laugh at what's happening. Yeah, UK is kind of just weird. UK politics are really boring. Like, really boring. Like, so boring. So... Is that gonna work? Nice. That was like barely on the lip of it. Yeah, I didn't vote leave, right? What's going on? I voted stay. And I think I kind of stand by the decision, but there is a good... I can see the upsides. Like, we've just narrowly avoided like that Article 13, and that's really good. People who are like, you must exercise your vote to no matter what. Yeah, like, that's really silly, because if someone tells you to vote, and you don't know which one to pick, and you make a misinformed vote, that's twice as bad as making an informed vote that's wrong. Like, you know what I mean? People... I don't vote on stuff I'm informed about. Yeah, that's good. I think that's fair. I think people have just as much right to not vote as they do to vote. But like, if things start to suck, that who's to blame? Them. Like, exactly, it's fine. Like, I hate that like people can have money, have a stakes in. Look, my biggest quarrel with society, normally any time when there's like an unjust hierarchy, that's when I feel, and by that I mean stuff like people who are rich getting their like, oh okay, well that dog's dead. People who are rich getting there like by unfair means, and then them having power and like being able to have control over things. Like money is something I was, for a while, I was just like, money sucks, capitalism sucks. Now I'm kind of like hearing more good arguments for like in favor of it and stuff, why it's like a useful thing to have, and that's kind of good. If people refuse to be informed, then the problem isn't what they're voting, it's why they do that. Well, you got to think why people are being misinformed. I think for a lot of people it's their sins, you know, greed and stuff is probably why you wouldn't want to be informed. Greed or prejudice, general hatred, trying to find someone to blame. You have to accept as well, you could be wrong at any point. Like, I could be wrong at any point. There's things I feel bad about doing in my life as well. And also, if you've done bad things, that doesn't mean you're a bad person. You can undo, or you can, there's all sorts of stuff I feel strongly about. I think the prison system is really bad, like, almost everywhere. We kind of just lock people up, and there aren't enough, like, programs to, like, help them become better people. I think a lot of prisoners should have the same sort of help people get, like, in mental health institutions, especially like in the UK. Like, we're very lucky to have the NHS and stuff like that, I think, but of course I could be wrong. I know there are advantages otherwise. Complex. Yeah, there's lots of multifaceted issues I'm mentioning, so sorry if I'm dropping loads of big bombs on people. Like, yeah, we should have another vote, but I'm not the same. Yeah, there's no one easy right answer. Prison systems are more about punishment than... That's exactly how I feel. That's exactly what I wish I said at the start. Very well said. I can't read that username. I'm very dyslexic. Kawaii business cat. Something I want to see change in my lifetime. I'd love to see that change in my lifetime. Another thing, a problem with that is we don't get to see enough change because people like... people do the things like they say about millennials complaining. I think they complain so much is because they don't get to vote on policies. Like, how much choice, you got to think, how much choice do you really have? Like, there's normally like 1 or 2 party leaders, but if we could vote on policy, that like problem would become a lot less. So we're fortunate that you can vote like local MPs and stuff like that, but that doesn't really focus on issues. Because you might even be like, let's say, because you vote like a head of state. I don't know how it works in America. Because if you think about it, if you're someone who's really liberal, maybe, and you're in like Texas, somewhere with like gun laws, and you're feeling uncomfortable about the current gun laws, you say like, oh, I'm someone who feels like, this is hypothetical, this is not me. I feel like, oh, we should all have arms, we should all bear arms, all of that. Then you probably end up voting more right-wing, and I'd call that maybe a more open-minded person would do something like that, or vice versa. If you felt you're a right-wing guy but you're not comfortable about gun laws, so you vote left-wing, that doesn't necessarily make you a left-wing person. I love this shit. This is so good. I never get to talk about this shit. Yeah, I'd say this is a pretty... I hope I can kind of make this... I mean, now that people are talking about like more political things and people are, because I've kind of wanted to do this a bit more on YouTube, but I feel kind of, I couldn't really like format things into essays anyway. I've never voted for anything because not had a government since I became eligible. NI, what is NI? Is that North somewhere? No, I don't know. Is that America, or is that a misspelling? And I just dropped my shotgun. I'm in a bad situation. Retribution must be balanced with it. Yeah, I think balance is an important thing. Vote Thanos 2020. Unbalanced is definitely wording I'd use. Oh, come on. Got him! Oh, he's got an ice gun now, so... Got him. Sorry, I got distracted by that, but... Northern Ireland, my guy. It's not how to... Yeah. I'm not very informed on that, so I'm not gonna. I'm gonna have to. Oh. Okay, this is epic. I'm not really informed on that, so. But if that's the case, that really sucks. I think voting on policy could be a good way to do things. Also, being able to split your vote to a degree. If you're not sure about something, I think being able to split your vote to multiple things, or even better, to be able to turn your vote into a percentage-based voting system. So I can imagine almost like sliders. So I go to the voting booth, and I mean, it's very simple, Matt. I mean, anyone over the age of 18 is going to be able to do percentages, or just split their vote in half, or they could even do anything. Thank you, Victoria, I appreciate that. I probably won't stream for too much longer. I feel like I've covered a lot. It's really nice today, and I've got some nice clips, and I'm feeling very good, and I think I'll be doing a lot more of these streams as well. I really do appreciate everyone's interaction, especially people who've stuck around this long. Rank vote, you mean? You should do a podcast, man. Yeah, I'd like to do a podcast. I definitely like to be. If anyone offered me a spot as a guest or something, I'm just not one of the best people at things like organizing. I find that quite stressful and unenjoyable, and that would probably affect my thing. So me running one myself probably might not be the best thing. Especially, I get quite burnt out on things, so maybe not every week, but yeah. Yes, you should stream more often. You're a great streamer. Thank you, Victoria. I do really appreciate that. But yeah, I've definitely felt that a lot more today. I felt a bit more comfortable. When is the next Rap Boys? Well, it's already out. It's like the Johnny tracks and everything. It's all the same thing in a sense. Just it's a bit less. If you're asking for raps that are a bit more informal, a bit more funny and stuff, then I'll hear that criticism. I'll try and look out and do more of that. That's what you're asking for. A bunch of people who run a podcast on Twitch. I would love to be a guest on something like that. I just gotta make sure that they'd want me, and that like they're the same sort of people. Great, man. Thank you. Do you still think you'll quit YouTube if your copyright gets zucked? That's something I've just been kind of keeping out on my head. I think I'll keep streaming. I think now, with the feedback I've gotten, I will I don't know. I think it's gonna kind of break my heart a little bit if I have to make another channel. Like, yeah, I know people will like come over and stuff, but it would feel like I lost a lot of progress. Knocked at the door, so I think I'm gonna stop the stream for now. I really, really, really appreciate everybody coming in today, and I appreciate the subs and everything. It's been very nice and cool, and I got all this stuff set up. This all took a very long time. Yeah, I feel free completely to, just so you know, if you ever want to take any of my videos and upload them, as long as it's just not a pure re-upload, I will not copyright strike your videos, as long as they're within the ethical things. If you want to upload anything to criticize me or my videos or my character, I'd very much encourage that, if anything, because that's the best way for me to improve on things. I mean, like, within reason. Obviously, certain things are deemed harassment, but that's a very clear line. Like I said before, things can be both. If you criticizing the second, some things can be both the same thing, but something can't be both criticism and harassment. The second something's harassment, it's just harassment. That's not criticism anymore, because that's not for any, like, that's not constructive at all. I mean, I know there's a difference between criticism and constructive criticism, but I just put those completely in two different categories. I would say that's not criticism anymore. That makes sense. I don't know. I can't really find. I don't know how to end a stream. But what if it's a meme? Oh yeah, no, go for it. Oh no, that comes under parody. I'd call that parody. If you're just saying for a joke that, oh, this is Rory, he's a fucking terrorist, that could be funny if you do it right. I'm gonna make a review of your person. Yeah, I hope I get a 10. No, actually, you're supposed to do percents, like I said before. Rate things in percentages, much better. because you can be very clear. Because if I say I give this a 90%, it's clear you're working on a 1 to 10 thing, and you've fallen in that, you've rounded down. But if you do like a flat, I give Rory a 94.364%. It's clear you very much thought about that. But yeah, and as well, don't feel like if anybody just wants to say hello, you can always pop in my Twitter DMs. If you, I don't always respond, but that's the best way to contact me. And if you really want me to respond and I haven't ages, just tweet me saying check Twitter DMs. 100% reason to remember the name. Thank you, gamers. I really do appreciate this.